Hello guys, welcome to my first ever video. Today I'm gonna be here, sorry if you can hear the dog in the background. I'm gonna be reviewing the trade that I took on my funded account. So here we are on the daily. So the day before, I'm looking at the possible draws on liquidity, right? What is it most likely that we could be drawing to? Given the state we are, right? We are bullish. We're seeing the market protract up, right? The buy side is that I have marked is this March 3rd high, and then there's also buy side above this high. But I don't have that annotated. I know soon, potentially, we can see the market reverse here. Or not reverse, my bad. Trade up into here. Excuse me, I'm gonna have to cut that out. We can see the market trade into there. Or for today, I was expecting a draw down, right? And what I was looking was at this right here, this civvy right here. So we're trading down, right? I do have a couple wicks marked. I have this wick marked right here, and then I also have the civvy here, and then I have this buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency right here, annotated, right? So we're seeing the market close yesterday, right? We closed on a down close candle. So I'm expecting that we're going to be trading down, right? Since we're bullish, what are we be seeking? A discount raise. So we see the market trade down, right? We see a trade into the inversion fair value gap. We see a trade down and taps inside this gap right here. And then I'm looking for a reaction up, right? Because when I got on the charts this morning, sellers were in profit, right? So throughout the sessions, we've seen that sellers have been profitable. So we're going to go down onto into my top step, and we're going to be showing you guys that. So this is new. This is new to me. This is a way for me to combat anxiety, because I'm not very good at talking, at least public speaking or just speaking in general. But it's something I want to improve, so I'm very happy with something like that I have that mindset. But anyway, here on the 1 hour, we already explained the daily chart, right? And I'm gonna have to look back on that. So I'm gonna be explaining my trade today, why I took it, what are the things that I love seeing it, right? Why why my bias was bullish. So here, what I'm seeing, right? I'm seeing that the market is trading lower, right? We see the market trading lower, and we opened up right on this candlestick. So I'm on the market at 9. I'm looking, seeing what we're doing, and we're trading here. Seeing that it's too late to short, right? Because the remaining liquidity would be resting below here, right? And to me, that's just, that would take a real move to get there. And especially on a day before non-farm payroll, not non-farm payroll, a day before FOMC, I don't think that's likely, right? We see it trade down, right? We see it use this up close candle right here. We see it trade to the low of it, and then displaces down, and it uses that momentum to target the liquidity right here. And my eye is on this BISI right here. So I'm seeing it use it here on May 1st, and we see a rally above, right? So I'm seeing this right here. This is a draw on liquidity, right? Why is the market going down? Well, it's going to be looking for liquidity, right? And it's also going to be drawing into a discount array, right? Because above here, we were looking for premium arrays. Now that we're down here, we're in a discounted market. We're going to be looking for discount arrays to maybe send price above, right? Because Now here we've engineered highs, right? So it could be a potential draw to that, right? We see it use the buy side imbalance, sell side inefficiency on the 1 hour. We see it take all these orders out. We see it displace above, right? 10 o'clock, remember that. And then now going into a 15-minute chart, we're going to be seeing it a little more clearly, right? Our liquidity that we be targeting, the swing high right here, right? There's highs above here. We're inside a volume imbalance. And I don't have the other rays I'm watching on the daily because I think it's just going to get too much, right? So I have them all on specific charts, so it allows me to see, okay, it helps me stay organized. So anyways, 9:30 we open up, we rally above, we take out a short-term high, right? We see trade above, take out the high, and we reject and drop lower. We trade into a 15-minute buy-side imbalance, sell-side inefficiency, and we take out the orders here. We say take out those orders and we drop, and the bodies are staying above the BISI, right? The BISI upper half, right? And it's staying above the relative equal lows. So I'm seeing that, and that's lovely right there. I love seeing that, right? I love seeing especially the reaction we get above. So I'm watching all this, right? I'm on the 1 minute, I'm looking, I'm seeing the 1 hour and the 15-minute chart. And I'm anticipating that we're going to be trading above, right? And we're going to be attacking all these clean, smooth highs, right? I want to see their positions targeted, right? So this is the 1 minute now right here. Oh, my bad. I already have a 1 minute chart. I was like, where'd all my stuff go? So this is a 1 minute chart. So the areas I was mostly anticipating was these highs right here, right close into the opening range gap, and then these highs right here. So this is the minor buy side. So on regular trading hours, we opened up, right? We opened up in a pretty big gap, right? A nice gap. So that's good. That's something I love seeing, right? So seeing, if I can see, okay. So the things I have annotated in my chart, I have a May 2nd Southside liquidity pool right here. The May 1st, the new day opening gap for May 1st. April 2nd, 2025, consequential encroachment of the wick. And we have the sell side target we're targeting down here. So we open up in a discount. So the market is weak. And retail, what is retail seeing? The retail is seeing that the market is opening up lower. So they're going to want to be chasing price. They're going to be seeing on regular trading hours that we open lower compared to where we closed yesterday. So where we closed yesterday, where we closed yesterday was higher than where we opened today. So that's this is that, right? This gap, right? So this was the closing price for yesterday's settlement price. And this is where we open on regular trading hours today at 9:30. We see a rally above, right? I'm not looking to do anything just yet. We see wicks above, right? I want to be waiting for that 950 macro. Just enough information to tell me what we're going to do. If we miss a move, we miss a move, right? Time aspect. When will price spool? When is price going to do what I wanted to see it do? So we see it trade above. We see it using this SIBI right here, right? It's using it as a SIBI, and it's also using that sell side liquidity pool as a reference point. We're seeing it trade to the lower half, and it's staying below the lower half, right? So here, what are we seeing here, right? I'm seeing here, it opens and then it trades down, right? So this right here, this is the Judas swing. This is Judas swing right here. We see the trade above, take out the buy side, and then we see it drop. So it drops down and it takes out the regular trading hour sell side, and it also takes out the May 1st sell-side liquidity pool, right? We see at 950 starts to spool down. We rally above and we take it out. Look at the bodies, right? So I'm looking at the other charts. We're in that BISI and I'm watching. And at 10 a.m., 10:01, my bad, we rally up, we displace up. I love seeing that, right? Especially since we're trading and we took out a low, right? We took out a low, and we're also trading a buy side and balance sell side. So we trade above and we trade inside the BISI. So I'm in long there, 2 contracts, right? I have this order block right here, and I have that annotated. So I'm anticipating it trading down into that order block as well. So it's not an order block yet because we haven't seen it validated, but I'm anticipating it doing that, right? So my stop is below here. We see a trade into it, and we quickly see it trade back into it. So we close above it, and then next candle touches it, and we see a rally above. I love seeing that, right? So I'm still watching. I'm seeing what price is doing because it can still go ahead and do that there. But we see it as we watch continue. We see a rally above, and now we get above this CB here. We saw it use price here to send price down to grab more orders right here. So we see it just tap it, right? And then we see it just go through it, and then it closes above. So it's taking out, if someone had their stops here, someone trailed it a little deeper, right? So it grabbed those orders right there. And we see it displaced above. So now this Judas swing, people are short, right? We have people who are short. Why? Well, with the opening range gap, people see it, retail see it as weakness, right? Because we opened lower. They're saying that market is weak, so it's going to be trading lower at the day. And they're going to be seeing the relative equal highs here formed as resistance because we see it fail to trade and take those out. So people are short here and their stops are above these highs, right? And for the people who have been short in the previous sessions, we see the market trade above, right? It trades out of the BISI. We see it trade above the inversion fair value gap and the new day opening gap for today. And we see a return back into it, right? But look at where the bodies are staying, right? I'm seeing 3 different things right here. I'm seeing the bodies, or I'm seeing the market trade into the inversion fair value gap, and it's staying in that upper half. I love seeing that, right? And more especially, look where the bodies are closing. They're closing in the upper half of the new day opening gap, right? But they're also closing above the discount wicks consequential encroachment. So seeing this, I absolutely love. It's so exciting. So price is strong, right? And I get that indication that price is strong. After we close right here, we see it displace above. I love seeing that, right? And more as well as this order block that wasn't even validated. So we see it failed to even trade into that order block. We see it even failed to trade into the consequential encroachment. We just tap into this BISI, tap one more time, and we get out of there. We run up, retest the inversion fair value gap, and we displace out. Seeing those indications, I know that there's strength in the marketplace. So the probability of those minor buy-side pools and the relative equal highs being taken out, they're in favor, right? We see trade above. We trade into that SIBI right here. So seeing all this, I'm anticipating that we can use this inversion fair value gap right here as, or not inversion fair value gap. This first presented, we can be using that. We can be seeing price reprice to that. And then we also have the SIBI right here, which if we do close above it, I would want to see it act as an inversion fair value gap. So we see a rally above. We're staying in that upper half, but we haven't closed above it yet. We see it trade down, and I'm seeing this right here, right? So we see it trade into the consequential encroachment of that discount wick, and we see it trade just enough into it, into the first presented. And look at the bodies are closing. They're closing outside of it, right? I love that. That's literally the algorithm is literally indicating to me that there's no interest in going lower, and that it purely wants to attack buy side. So Seeing that, I know I'm on side, right? I took my partial right here. Forgot to mention that. And after that, we see close and we start to rally above. We get above it and we see the market fail to reprice to this inversion fair value gap and the order block right here. So this wasn't even validated as an order block. And this wasn't even validated as an inversion fair value gap. Price was so strong, we see it not even retest into it. So we trade above, this candle trades down, and by just seeing it on the eye, we trade and we touch the consequential encroachment of the new day opening gap for May 1st. We trade above it, we react. The next candle, we trade down to the tick. We trade to the high of the new day opening gap on May 1st. Beautiful signatures. We spring above it and we trade higher. We take out the minor buy side liquidity pool and we're getting closer to that consequential encroachment of the new day, or not the new day, the opening range gap and the relative equal highs I had mentioned. We see a trade. We do have a wick right here. I'm annotating that wick. I'm wanting to see price stay above it. We consolidate and then we make that push up and we eventually get our order filled, right? I absolutely love all the conditions that I saw, right? Just purely beautiful, right? From the bottom, especially the daily inversion fair value gap, knowing that price will draw into it and we would typically see a reaction out of it, right? We have the BISI below here. We see trade into that BISI. We've seen the bodies are staying above the sell side pool, right? So they just take the orders and they reject it. So it's not even interested in going lower anymore. Seeing all those is what allowed me to take that trade. The clean areas above, it just absolutely, I love it, right? Media rebalance right here. Just absolutely beautiful, right? Just absolutely beautiful. Like, it doesn't get any precise than this. Like, just straight beauty. So, seeing that, that's the trade I took. That's how much I made. 3,400 today. 2 contracts. We see trade into this BISI. We rally above. We take my first partial. 40 handles. That's what's the first partial goal, right? We see a rally above and our terminus at relative equal highs. And just, it's coupled with that consequential encroachment, the opening range gap. I love it, right? And once again, I said, remember the time. We see the run start at 10 o'clock. That's the macro. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. That's the trade I took. That's the only trade I took today. I'm going to go back and journal it and do all those little things that I didn't see. And it's just absolutely beautiful. I love these things. I love seeing these things form every single day. I just absolutely love it. It's so exciting. It's so much fun, right? This is my